Ladies and gentlemen, Raider here, and today I have for you the Bandai Namco Gundam Universe GU-26 Shining Gundam. Let's go ahead and take a look at the package here. Let's see, rated for ages 15 and up. Little front box art, which is very nice. Nothing really on the side. Shining Gundam, GU-26. The back I like because we get this little bit of information. Beginning in 1979, the universe of Gundam spans over 4 decades with many diverse tales of war in space and on Earth fought with giant robotic weapons called mobile suits. Gundam Universe commemorates the history with 6-inch scale articulated action figures. And these are great figures. I love these things. Let's see, a little information on Shining Gundam. Appears in Mobile Fighter Gene Gundam 1994, the mobile fighter from Neo Japan that entered the 13th Gundam Fight Tournament. The pilot, Gundam fighter Domon Kashu, uses an emotion-driven energy system to convert Shining Gundam from battle mode to super mode. His finishing move is the Shining Finger, where the Gundam's hand glows with energy and destroys its opponent. And then we've got what the other figures got released here. Gundam info, QR code, warnings, and box art on the bottom. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how well this figure is put together and what it looks like. I haven't opened it yet, so give me a little bit, and I'll be right back after I get it open and take a look at it. Alright, we got him out of the box. One of the things that comes in the box separate is his backpack. Jetpack, sorry. That tabs in the back here. That's nice and snug. Little jiggle right there to the booster, not surprising. Shoulder pads look like they're on ball joints. And of course, shoulder joints are ball joints. A little tight in the arms, but he's brand new out of the box, so not surprising. Got some good arm rotation there. Good bend at the elbow. The head is on a ball joint. Waist, ball, believe it's ball joint. It feels like it. So yeah, waist right there. Oop. So that's one of his features. His faceplate does detach and get swapped out with the active shining mode faceplate here. Since that came off, I might as well just go ahead and put this on so you can see it. Not bad, looks good. Back to the articulation. All the panels here these are ball jointed. This looks like it's on a hinge. This back plate actually can come off. Doesn't look like it's connected to move really that much. Knee joint. Not much of a bend at the knee there. It's about as much as I'm getting. Got ankle joint. Can't tell if that's ball or not. Feels like ball. And the little skirt here on the ankles can be moved. See, there's that plate again. Yeah, that's where that plate is. And if you can see, there's no... It's not supposed to move. That's stationary. Alright, but for other things on the figure itself, I'm actually mildly disappointed. Listen here, you. Give me a second. Alright, there. I'm mildly disappointed in all honesty. Get you standing back up straight here. Make you look a little more... There we go. So, right off the bat, he also came with the Shining Finger hand, the right hand. We'll go pop that off. That's supposed to come off, and I'll show you why here in a second. That's nice and tight. Alright, so see right here on these wrist pieces, forearm pieces, you flip that up to have it into the Shining Finger mode. Same over here, this one pops off. Flip this up and put it back into the peg. Or take the peg and put it back in the hole. There we go. Now, what bothers me is this is the faceplate, the hand, and the armor here are the only thing that goes in this Shining Finger mode. There's nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. This is all just a solid piece. So, and even the little details back here, the frills, these don't even move. They are stationary. So I'm a little disappointed about that. I was kind of hoping we had like the full Shining Finger experience, but I'm guessing you're only going to get that with Gunpla, because that's the only time I've seen it is in Gunpla figures. Now, I'm not going to let that bother me too much, because this figure does have other good details. I mean, let's get in close on the head sculpt here. I mean, the molded and painted details are great. And like I said, there's no boosters hiding here, which I wish there was. But all in all, it's not bad. It's a $25 figure. I mean, the figure has good weight to it. It's good, solid plastic. Let's get the original faceplate back on. If my fingers want to work. There we go. I mean, I like the paint used for the Shining Finger. It's actually really nice, bright colored paint. Let's go ahead and swap that out. So he comes with the Shining Finger, the one hand. Come on, let go. Alright. He comes with one set of the closed hands. And then he comes with another set of open hands, which obviously is for the sabers. Let's go ahead and get those put in. Take this one out. And I guess pop the shoulder off. Let's see, like I said, little ball joint right there. I mean, nicely done with the connections and everything. Really nicely done. Let's go ahead and pop that back on. There, that's back on. Let's get that other open hand over here. Yep. Really tight. There we go. So, the other things that came in the box, like I said, were the different set of hands, the two beam sabers, the short and the long, his faceplate, his stand connection, and then the two beam sabers, which actually I really, really like how these look. It's not, they don't look like your typical beam sabers, because the like lightsaber look-alike kind of thing. No, this actually has character to it, and I love the color. I mean, I feel like my cam's not bringing out the true color of this, but it's very nice. So let's get to the beam saber. So the beam sabers go in the spot over here. Now it goes long. Feels like that's in there. And then short. Okay, maybe I need to push down a little bit more. Now the picture has it kind of like this. There we go. Now it's staying in. It's still not that tight, but yeah, the sabers go there. Now let's get you guys off to the side here. Not bad. That's actually in there better than I expected. Now let's get the arms out of Shining Gundam mode. I mean, if you look here, I mean, they are trying to get some of the Shining Gundam elements in there. But I feel $25 figure, I gotta remind myself that. But I really would have liked if we had more of the Shining Gundam elements, and this back plate here is going to get glued in a second. Stay. Alright. But I wish we had more of the Shining Gundam feel. I mean, I don't feel like it would have been too much more to put in the sliding plates to go up to reveal the power, and then the boosters here. I mean, I kind of wish they had done that. And I also would have liked if he came with the little car. I can't remember the name of that car, but it was the car that where he would pilot it and would plug into the back here, and that was basically the cockpit for the Shining Gundam. All right, let's pull these sabers off and give them to the hands, see how they look. Right there. There we go. Come on, don't fight me. Hey, that looks nice. I like that. A real presence to him now. Wow, yeah. So, quick little history. So, if I remember correctly, Mobile Fighter G Gundam aired in Japan in 1994, and it came over to the States the first time I saw it when I was young, back in the 90s. It was on Toonami. It was one of the 2 Gundam shows that got me hooked on Gundam. The other one was, of course, Gundam Wing. I mean, I think that's where a lot of us got started, was via Toonami. Hi, Sisu. Can you please let me finish recording? Come on, kitty cat. Down. Sorry about that. I'm home alone, so my daughter's cat loves to come check on me, make sure I'm doing okay. Anyway, so a lot of us back in the 90s, through Toonami, got introduced to Gundam from Gundam Wing and G Gundam, and then also from when it aired Gundam 0079 for a little bit. Another thing about this series, though, that I loved is back in the 80s, I'll see if I can find a snippet I can overlay in here, there was a movie called Robojocks, a sci-fi movie, and the cockpits were similar. I use that word loosely, but they wore a full bodysuit, kind of like not like an astronaut suit, but pretty close to it. And the suit had sensors on it that follow their movements. And that's one of the movies that got me hooked on robots and mechs when I was growing up. So when I saw G Gundam with using that idea for the cockpit, I thought that was just amazing. I absolutely loved the series. I know Crunchyroll right now has the series on there, but it's only the subbed. And I am actually Are you back again? May I please have some privacy? Come on. Stay down. As I was saying, I'm actually a personal fan of the dub. I like the dub. I didn't like how we censored Burning Gundam and Dark Gundam. It was supposed to be like it's supposed to be God Gundam and Satan Gundam, I believe, is what it was in the original translation. But other than that, I mean, I love that series. And if you told me that series was made in '94, I kind of find it hard to believe the way the animation style looked. It always hit me as kind of like an 80s anime, the way it looked. Sorry, I'm geeking out a little bit, but I mean, overall, good figure. I mean, he's solid. He has that presence. I guess don't include the Shining Gundam elements unless you're going to take that full on. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to give me Shining Gundam, give me Shining Gundam. But, I mean, that's my only critique. Everything else looks great. Like I said, I find these at Walmart. It's a $25 figure there. And I picked a lot of these up, actually. These are actually my most recent finds. I mean, part of me is half tempted to go in here with some panel liner and hit some of these spots to bring them out more. And we got that here. I'm just a little tempted. Just a little tempted. Maybe make them a little deeper. Get that panel line on there. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I got so many different things I can work on. It's not even funny. I gotta get a better schedule since my daughter's in school, and I got part of the day I spend to myself because I'm home on a work injury. So I need to find time to start doing these detail ideas I keep telling you guys about in these videos. But anyway, though, I mean, good figure. If you have a friend, family member who's a fan of Gundam, it's a good figure, and it would make a good present for them. I mean, I wish there was a little more articulation in the legs, just a little more. Like, maybe take this piece out here and give us that full knee motion. But all in all, it's a good figure. I mean, I will admit that my two favorite parts about it is the paint on this and on the blades. The paint, I don't know what it is. It's pretty. It's pretty paint. I don't know why, but it has my attention immensely, and I think it adds a lot to the figure. But anyway, if you got any questions, comments, or concern, hit me up in the comments. I have comments set up for review all comments. Please like and subscribe, and this is Raider, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.